Hey folks, old guy is here. And I've got this video from when I met Val, aka Trippy Food, in Los Angeles a few months back. We recorded this video at Cole's, which is famous for their French dips, and also have the claim to fame with Philippe as to who other first invented the French dip. So, at this point, we had already, as you can see, ordered the dip, and we had been talking about how much meat was on the sandwich, and there was quite a bit of meat. Now, the bread for me was not really that good. It was super dry, just regular French baguette, but it was really dry. Either that or they like really over toasted it. I wasn't that fond of the bread, and the au jus. At the time, I was hungry and I was like, yeah, it's not too bad. But really, it was just pretty much a watery beef fat. It really didn't have much in the way of flavor, at least that I liked. Like I said, at the time that we did this, yeah, I was pretty hungry and was trying to be as positive about the sandwich as I could. And so I may have embellished a little bit originally on how much I would enjoy the sandwich. I think in this case it was more the company that I enjoyed as so much was the sandwich. I was surprised that the au jus wasn't what I expected it to be. For me, that's what makes a French dip sandwich a French dip. Anybody can slice up roast beef and put it on bread, but the au jus is what makes it the French dip. And if it isn't good, the sandwich really isn't that good. And that was definitely the experience that I had with Cole's. And for just a second here, I'm going to give you a little shot of the original sound, just so you know I'm not doing this for no reason.
No one's ever going to learn Joe.
No, they're not.
Well, let's try the atomic pickle.
It's full beating.
So I guess you get the idea. It was a pretty worthless soundtrack. So anyway, it was around this point that Val had mentioned their pickle, atomic pickle, which I didn't like it at all. In fact, for me, it was about the nastiest pickle I think I've ever had. Kind of a cross between heat and kerosene. That was the one and only time I'd ever going to want to try that pickle. It's really unfortunate not to be able to have Val's side of the conversation on this. But he had mentioned the mustard, and that is the first thing I mentioned when I first was introduced to Val's channel. He did a French dip review from Cole's and from Philippe, and he didn't mention the au jus, but he talked about the mustard. And so I thought, well, okay, let's give it a try. And I think you're going to be able to tell here that I didn't like that. I didn't like it in the least. As a matter of fact, if I remember here, I didn't chew that bite up, and that was a huge negative for me. I'm not sure if it was the vinegar or the heat or exactly just the particular type of mustard seed. Whatever it was a one and done for this guy. So after having survived the sandwich, the atomic kerosene pickle, and the brutally hot yellow mustard, that still wasn't the end of the evening's disappointments. the fact that you aren't able to hear the original and full conversation with Val giving us his perspective on things, uh, it almost made it to where I didn't want to do the video. But I also didn't not want to do the video. So I guess I've settled on going ahead and doing this kind of a lousy voiceover on what was a pretty good conversation and over, let's say, a less than mediocre meal. And adding to the enjoyment and fun of the evening, we had the pleasure of having the company of Janice Yamanaka and her husband. And that's who kind of Val and I were talking to during this part. And just kind of bringing a long story to an end, the mac and cheese that I had in front of me wasn't any better than the rest of the meal. And I was pretty disappointed, but again, it was great company and a great time, and I would do it all again in a heartbeat. If you've listened to the video for this long, I appreciate it, and y'all take care. We'll see you around.